नमस्कार विद्यार्थी मित्रांनो, यू आर वेलकम इन आवर वेब पोर्टल टिळकनगर शिक्षण प्रसारक मंडळ, टिळकनगर ज्युनियर कॉलेज, डोंबिवली ईस्ट. I am Sri Sunil L is presenting you History of Novel Part 6 Brainstorming. 4.1 History of Novel Brainstorming. Match the columns A and B. A. Mirasaki Sikubu, Novella Don Quixote, Rajmohan's wife. Cervantes, Bankim Chandra Chattopadhyay, Tale of Genji, New. So these are the option A and B column. We have to match them in a proper way. Mirasaki Sikubu, Tale of Genji, Novella means new, Don Quixote, Cervantes, Rajmohan's wife, Bankim Chandra Chattopadhyay. Pick out the odd elements from the group. Arun Joshi, Vikram Seth, Graham Greene, Kiran Nagarkar. These are the famous novelists. Place, period, theme, climate, lifestyle. This is setting, theme, plot, character, novella. This is one ऑर्डर. तर या ठिकाणी आता अरुण जोशी, विक्रम सेठ, ग्राहम ग्रीनी, किरण नगरकर. अमॉन्ग दीज, ग्राहम ग्रीनी is a foreigner or non-Indian novelist. Place, period, theme, climate, lifestyle. Here theme is odd element, theme, plot, character, novella. Here is novella is odd element. Complete the following statements. The two types of conflict that the plot may have are either internal, inside the mind of the character, or external, with other characters or entities. Second, the word picares is originated from picaro, the Spanish word picaro. Number 3, the epistolary novel presents the narrative through. The epistolary novel presents the narrative through a series of correspondence or other documents like letters or diary entries. Number 4, in the 18th century, middle class could get the time for reading and discussing the novels because the 18th century middle class could get the time for reading and discussing the novels because of spread of machines which help them in their work and could provide them some spare time. Write short notes on style of novel. Answer. The language and the technique used by the author for the narration of the course of events is known as style. An author can use extensive vocabulary and high phrases, or he may be laconic and would write only to the point, or he may mix both according to the requirement for meeting his purpose. He may use linguistic devices to make the narrative effective. All these factors decide the texture of the narration and create an impact on the readers. Second, note Stream of consciousness novel. Stream of consciousness novel is a phrase coined by William James in his treatise Principles of Psychology 1890. It means the flow of the thoughts. Incidents in the plot are in the sequence of their occurrences. The novelist narrates them as they enter the mind of the character. Novella. Novella, a novella, the word originated from the Italian word novelle, is a type of prose fiction which is shorter than a full length novel and longer than short stories. It is a well structured yet short narrative, often satiric or realistic in tone. It usually focuses on one incident or issue with one or two main characters and take place at a single tradition. Elements of novella. Theme, plot, character, setting, conflict, and language style. Theme. Theme is the central idea expressed in a nutshell, is a philosophical statement or a truth which the writer has put forth through the narration of series of events in the story. Plot. Plot is essentially the story or the course of events that make up the theme. It is created by either internal or external conflict. Character. Characterization is related to plot as the course of events take place because of the certain behavior of the characters. Setting is the background in which the story takes place, place, period, time, climate, or weather, and lifestyle are the aspect of setting. Conflict number 5 is the struggle between the opposite forces in the story. Conflict provides interest and curiosity about the plot in the story. Language style is the language and technique used by the writer for the narration of the course of events. Some of the famous novels in English are The Heart of Darkness by Joseph Conrad, The Turn of the Screw by Henry James, Billy Bird by Herman Melville, Death in Venice by Thomas Mann, Seize the Day by Charles Bellow, Pearl by John Steinbeck. Indian tradition of novels. Rajmohan's Wife by Bankim Chandra Chattopadhyay, serialized in the Indian field, was the first novel in English written by an Indian. The period after that is marked by few more novels written by the Indian writers. These novels bore either nationalistic virtues or social issues as their main framework. Mulkraj Anand, R.K. Narayan, and Raja Rao were the major trio who prevailed in the period after that. Novelists like Anita Desai, Nayantara Sehgal, and Arun Joshi and Manohar Malgavkar changed the current of Indian English novel through their works. Amitav Ghosh, Vikram Seth, and Upamanyu Chatterjee ameliorated the Indian novel in English by adding new features to it. Recent years have witnessed the dazzling performance by Indian novelists like Salman Rushdie, Arvind Adiga, Arundhati Roy, Kiran Desai, and Kiran Nagarkar. The tradition of Indian novel has undergone a vital change since its birth, and it has undoubtedly very bright future. Thank you, dear student, for listening me.